The preparation for World War III is taking place. The two major warring alliances are beginning to emerge. The build-up to World War III has occurred since the end of 2015, when the moderate King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia had died. The Saudi throne has now been taken over by two rival third-generation princes. One of them, Mohammed bin Salman, who was young, inexperienced, ambitious, and aggressive, is now the person controlling all the shots. He has gathered the Saudi army and armies from poorer countries such as Pakistan, Sudan, Egypt, and other African countries. He has been doing military drills and exercises in order to invade Syria, which is a very dangerous project and the starting point to World War III, because, simultaneously, President Putin has put full weight of Russia's military might behind President Bashar al-Assad of Syria. The well-orchestrated military campaign created by Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah have completely obliterated the terrorist network created by Israel, America, and Britain, using their proxies, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. The Saudi terror project, called Jaish al-Islam, has been completely wiped out by President Putin and Hezbollah in the east of Damascus in Syria. But now the situation is escalating as Saudi Arabia wants to directly invade Syria, which would be a dangerous project for them as well, because not only will they face the Syrian army and Hezbollah, but even Daesh or ISIL will fight against them as well. The Syrian Foreign Minister, Mr. Muallim, has already warned the Turkish and Saudi armies not to get involved in Syria, as they will send their ground troops back home in their coffins if they were to ever invade Syria. The head of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards also warned the Saudi Arabia not to get involved in Syria. That's the northern scenery. Now let's look at the southern scenery in Yemen, where Saudi Arabia is losing a lot of its soldiers and military hardware. The bordering towns in the southern province of Najran in Saudi Arabia have actually been taken over by the Yemeni Houthi fighters. The third scenery is the internal fight between the Saudi regime and the struggle for power. The system is crumbling apart as King Salman is now the last king of the second generation. There is now a clear power struggle between the princes of the third generation. Therefore, the two major princes in power, Mohammed bin Salman and Mohammed bin Naif, are both head-to-head with each other. Whilst Mohammed bin Salman, the king's son, wants to get directly involved in places such as Syria, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Naif is trying to avoid direct Saudi intervention and wants to carry on the war through proxies such as terrorist groups. Finally, America is reaching its old age as an empire, as its military power is extinguishing. Therefore, the Saudi family are losing their key external backup. Due to all these factors and problems, I predict that the Saudi regime will fall by the year 2020. But the question is, who will take over?